It's the Dog Walk Chronicles. I missed it. Gus has this weird popping thing he does where he's let's just say it. He wants to eliminate that the other dog's existence in the yard. So as soon as the other dog pees, Gus goes over and pees on top of his pee to erase the fact that Toby lives here. And then he actually is so hell-bent on it that he'll literally drink the pee, lick the pee up, and then pee on it to make sure that everything of Toby is gone. And then, of course, he starts going, he makes all these, well, yeah, you just drank pee, dummy. Of course, you got a weird taste in your mouth. Something I wanted to bring up. Sorry. A little wind is going on here, and I don't want things to get uncovered. What was it? Yeah, what I wanted to say was, so you got Kimmel and Colbert. Supposedly, I keep reading that they're losing their shows on ABC. They're not funny anymore, which I used to watch them on occasion, and I gave up watching them quite a while ago because I agree they aren't funny anymore. All they are is, as I said, a shill for the Democratic Party, a shill for everything woke, a shill for kissing the agenda's butt. They've been doing whatever it is to keep themselves in favor and saying whatever it takes. Everybody loved, this is a big rant. Everybody loved Trump back in the day. He was on his show. I never watched it, maybe a couple of minutes of The Apprentice, but everybody was, oh, Trump, yeah, he's cool. Then he becomes president, or he wants to become president, and all of a sudden everybody's on his case. I'm not saying it would be my choice. It's a disgusting, disgraceful. It's disgraceful that there's 356 million people in this country, and the only two people we have up for election for president are these two clowns. It's disgraceful. But as far as choosing Trump over a baby killing, non-recognizing that a man is a man and a woman is a woman, what else is Biden? Ruining our economy with all this climate agenda. Anyway, I think I doth rant too much. Anyway, what I was thinking about was, in this whole thing, they finally got fed up with these late night hosts who, along with Hollywood, the media, the school system, I think that if the election was stolen from Trump, and if there was some fraudulent stuff going on, and I don't say there's not, I don't say there is, I am amazed that if there was something going on, I'm surprised it hasn't come to light yet. But if half the country, i.e. the Democrats, in cahoots with the media and Hollywood, and your late night hosts are part of Hollywood, if they're all in cahoots, maybe they've managed to contain this, and maybe they did do something a little hanky-panky with the voting and the counting and all. I don't know. But what I say is that if there is collusion against Trump and the election, where I think it's happened is in the combined assault on Trump of the media, of all things conservative, against all things conservative, by Hollywood, by every night, those people on the late night blasting Trump and basically going along with anything that the Democratic Party says. That's where I think the collusion is. That's where I think that's if the election was taken, I think it is more in the lines that Hollywood. So if Taylor Swift says Biden is great, how many morons are going to vote for Biden just because Taylor Swift said, oh, yeah? How many people actually make their decisions on personality or on... You know what? Voting should be something, I don't want to say sacred, but our country, it behooves us to be, what's the word? It behooves us to be people of rationality, people of discernment, that look at situations from both sides and then make a informed decision. It behooves us to be informed. And if we allow people, well, didn't people used to vote because some guy bought them a beer? Isn't that what happened in New York City or something back in the 1800s or 1900s? But I mean, if your vote can be bought because Taylor Swift says, or some athlete says somebody is good rather than somebody else, then we're gonna get what we get. God help our country. That's what I've got. I'm gonna close with this. God help our country. Please pray for our country. Please pray for our Catholic Church. Please pray that people would discern and be informed voters and not just vote because he says it's cool, or this actor says this person, or this cause, or climate change. You know, all these Hollywood stars and all these people who yap on about climate change, every one of them rides a jet. Every one of them flies in a jet. And yet they're going to tell you that you have to buy an overexpensive electric car that you can't afford. They've got the money, people. Wake up. They've got the money. They can survive extra expenses that the normal common man, the everyday man, can't. My gosh. Wake up, people. So wake up. Be informed. Ask for God's wisdom and counsel, because the next generation is going to be stuck with what they're doing now. And 20-somethings and 30-somethings and women who vote pro-abortion, just because they don't want to be inconvenienced or because they want their options. Think of what makes sense. Killing babies is probably not a good thing. Mothers who say that they don't want to have the child that they're already having. It's a little late once you're pregnant. You're having a child. There's a baby in there. You've already made life. You've already made human life. It's there. Now you want to say, no, I don't want a baby? The time to say, no, I don't want a baby is before you have sex. Did none of you people know that? So, please pray for our country. Please pray for the church. Please ask the saints to pray for us. Mother Cabrini, isn't she one of the first American saints or something? and that movie's coming out. And let's pray for the souls in purgatory. And God bless America.